Blah, blah, blah. What's up, y'all? We've all heard that expression, get off my lawn. Well, sometimes you got to stop and think, damn, I am on his lawn, right? Well, here's one of those moments that Isaiah Thomas gave us that sounds just like that OG, get off my lawn.
Second part of our doubleheader tonight, LeBron James going to play the game like this.
Okay, before we really get into this, first of all, LeBron James is LeBron James, right? Built from the Greek gods, except he ain't got no six-pack. How you gonna be 40? He drinking too much wine. Let me stop. He ain't got no six-pack at 40, balling like that, playing all that basketball. Dude, some days I could just literally not eat Cheetos like I do every other day, and I can see a six-pack peeking out, and I don't play basketball like LeBron James. Damn, I just thought he had a six-pack. I thought he was DK Metcalf still. My bad.
Shirts and skins is what they're doing.
Damn, little butt.
I just totally 100% object to this. And if I was the GM or coach,
me too.
I would never let one of my players walk out on the floor looking like this. I mean, we are a professional NBA league.
All right, when you start banging the desk per syllable, you know you on one. Smitty has already agreed with him, right? Jalen, watch Jalen now. Jalen on that fence. He like, yo, I kind of kick it with the new school. I hear y'all old school players, Puritans, but at the same time, I don't know about this. Watch how this all goes down. Check out this exchange.
We ain't summer league. We ain't you know at the YMCA.
Listen, I think coaches got to go back to suits. I just mean.
Okay, they got Jalen off that fence. He had his jeans ripped trying to hop over, but now he like, all right, I hear you. Put the suits back on because Jalen stays super crispy, super fresh. But this is starting to sound like get off my lawn a little bit too much. But let him finish.
You know, I just think
College and pro.
I just think the professionalism in our NBA league has diminished so much, and I
forget getting it out. He don't even want to open his eyes because he don't want to see what he's saying. Let me stop. In all seriousness, he knows where this is going. Straight to the hot takes because this is hot. And we're going to talk through it because the NBA obviously has been through this before with its decorum and its dress code. But the NFL has addressed this same issue as well. Let's talk.
Look, I like LeBron. I'm a fan of his, so forth and so on.
Yeah, we get it.
But to walk out on the floor before a game with no shirt on and shoot, I mean, come on, man.
We used to say in broadcasting, when you say, come on, man, not Keyshawn's episode and thing that he did at ESPN. When you just say, come on, man, in the middle of your argument, that's your base, that is what your foundation of your argument is, you really ain't got an argument. But he does have an argument. Let's go.
Where we at? What we doing? Where we at? Now, if you want to, Adam Silver, if you want to find somebody, find that.
Did he hit a Daffy Duck?
Put a fine on that.
Spoken by the Hall of Famer and the greatest player in Pistons history, Isaiah Thomas. Second half has begun between the Bucks and the Pistons.
Okay, yeah, nobody want to step in it. Jalen gave a little nod to, make them coaches wear suits, not us players. Jalen didn't say one word about that shirtless LeBron. Oh, so good right here. Let's have some fun. All right, so we're really talking about the decorum, right? And when you talk about the NBA in terms of marketing, branding, et cetera, you always got to look at Big Brother. You got to look at the NFL. What is the NFL going to say about this? What does the NFL do about this? Well, you know what the NFL did about this? Nothing. NFL policy is this, because it happened to me. I came out one time in a half shirt, right? So the six-pack that I actually had a six-pack. Sorry, LeBron. No, but a six-pack in my mid-20s was showing. But the shirt was cut in half. Not a problem, except what it said on the shirt. It said coroner. I got it from somebody in the neighborhood. Somebody gave me a shirt, a real T-shirt that said coroner, cut in half, six-pack out, and coroner. I'm killing everybody. That's what I was thinking. Went out there, NFL official committee and all those fine police, come here. Either A, take that shirt off, which meant I could be shirtless, or B, just go back in there, right? And I was like, all right. And I went back in, put on a different shirt. I ain't want to go shirtless. But the NFL doesn't have a policy against shirtless. How many times you seen somebody cold weather games and they going out there with nothing on because they like, yo, I'm going to show you that this ain't nothing. So the NFL doesn't trip like that. You seen DK Metcalf and the Seattle Seahawks always doing that. So it's not that problem. Well, here's the issue. At the core of this, what we're talking about is the ethics. Like, how are you going to be represented? The essence of this is this. I think it's too old school curmudgeon to be sitting there saying, you got to wear a shirt. But there is a professionalism. There is a branding. There is a role model level that you want to emit. And this is where people are always conflicted. Is it what it is, or is it what you want it to be? Because the NBA, we know what it is. Y'all playing basketball in tank tops. Ain't nobody tripping if you shirtless and all that. But you also got to worry about how you're being represented, how you're being shown. It came off hella wrong. Hella wrong. It sounded like, ooh, it was just one of those takes that you're like, come on, Isaiah. Come on, 2025. But it sounded like he's right. The NBA does have image issues, and when you know they went through their dress code, they try to clean that up. To what avail? Now, guys wear whatever they want on the sideline. So why start something you ain't going to finish? So it sounds like they truly don't have a problem with it. They just trying to react to how the public reacts. So when they had the AI dress code change, it was just to see how that was going to go. Changing commissioner, changing policy, is there really a change in behavior? So I don't get it. I just had to bring this up because I know that the NFL, everybody's going to say, oh, see, this is why the NBA is suffering. I'm like, nah, this is not the reason. It's not what it ain't about your clothes, bro. You can say it's a part of it, but beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. I really think it's just a little too Puritan for today's world. We are much more authentic than that. And LeBron James, look, just to see him in pregame warmups, I think checks more of a box than, but he had no shirt on. I don't see that, family, in existence. But tell me if that's you. And if it is you, why it is you. All right, so I just had to get that take out. I saw that live too, y'all. It's rare that I see a take live. Usually I'm just on this internet, but I saw that one live. It was pretty dope. Well, you know what we do on this show. Without further ado, it's time to flow, boy. Isaiah, take these bars. I'm sorry. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. I'm about to get you, bro. I love Isaiah Thomas. That's a great dude. Beast mode. But I got to get him. He on that no shirt, no foul. Yeah, he the fashion police on that prowl. Let's go get him. Oh, the beat is building. You about to get fined. Oh, because why? Wild style out of his mind. Isaiah said, yo, that shirt gotta stay. Mad because Braun pulled up with the pecs on display. Ooh, warmed up with the crown. No jersey in sight. Just vibes, tattoos, king mode light. Ooh, you mad because the man got muscles to flex? Or mad the camera's panned and skipped over your neck? You a vet, IT. Respect on your name, but this feel like grudge work, not part of the game. No shirt, no foul, that's just king behavior. Calling for fines, that ain't player. He's warming up, not posting thirst traps. You sounding like a ref with the Twitter app. Ooh, what's next? Fire Dame for his logo range. Bench Jimmy Buckets for his twist-up change. Gonna dock KD for tweeting too much. Or fine Giannis for smiling after a dunk. Ooh, this the league, not the office at Foot Locker. You hating on the warm-up like a courtside blogger. LeBron got that youth saying push up, bitch press. Why IT's pressing the league like a snitch in a vest? Back in the day, MJ rocked them gold chains. Wilt wore short shorts and nobody complained. Bron got the cheat code, body like Zeus. Why you need a shirt to drop 30 on the deuce? Maybe you salty from that flashback. Little man got traded. Uh-oh, what happened? DoorDash snack. Ain't no hate, just facts in the bar. But calling for fines? Come on, IT. You went too far, you know it. Ooh. Give me some love for that. Pretty good. Pretty good. Hit a drum again, wicked.
It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I believe the verse.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so.